Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I just went to Giant, and I'm not normally a Giant shopper because I think that Giant is expensive. So I went to Giant today for nothing in particular, but they had some great deals going on. So I want to show you what I bought. Um, this chicken right here is a 10 pound of leg quarters. 79 cents a pound. So I bought 3 of these. And so what I'm doing is I'm cutting, my phone dropped, y'all. So I'm cutting them up. So this is what I do. I'm not one to leave the fat on or anything like that because I think it's gross. So I cut the fat off and then I break it in half. So here's the thigh, yeah. And then here's the leg. So I'm going to do that with all 3 of these bags for my residents. So what I did was I cut all the fat off first, right? So this is it. After I cut the fat off, then I will break them, cut them, do whatever in half. And then after I do that, I will season them up, right? I will season them all up, and then I will put them in bags. I'll put them in bags. So I take the fat off. I think it's gross when you have the fat, and that's disgusting. So I cut all the fat off first, right? My mom says I probably cut all the chicken off, but I don't. So I cut the fat off, move it over here. Sometimes I just don't like this. So touching it gets all gross. So I'm cutting the fat off, like I said. And then I will season it up, right? After I season it up, then I will bag it. So let me move this out of the way here. So after I season it up, I'll bag it. For instance, I also bought bacon as well. So what I did was I cut the bacon up, I cut it in half, and I put in these baggies, these bags. So there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So altogether, I cut it in half, so I'll make it 20. Fold it up, pack it up, and then I will date it. I will put the date, how many, and what it is. So today's date is May 6th, bacon, and there's 20 in here. So I have 3 of those. So I have to date them. And then also what I bought was the sausage. So I also wrapped the sausage in here. There are 16 in each, so I have to put the date and what it is and how many as well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 packs of 20, right, of sausage. Now, I like to have it labeled and I like to have it dated so that we know the next time when I go to the store, I know to pull from the back and the new stuff will be put in the front. So that's the bacon, that's the sausage, and here is the chicken. So again, like I said, I am going to season this chicken up, right? Season this up, flip it over. My residents like how I cook. So I'll do this. Hold on a second. Put a little pepper here. And sometimes what I'll do is I will put Italian dressing. Give me a second. So, because I'm out of Italian, what I'll do is I'll use this balsamic rosemary. Smells good. So I will put that on there like this, right? And then 2, 4, 6. There's 6 pieces here. And I will finish cutting these because I cut the fat off of these already. And then I will kind of break it and cut it in half. So here's the leg, here's the thigh. Okay, put that on there to get seasoned as well. So like I said, I normally go to Restaurant Depot to do my meat run, but that's for my bigger facility. So this one here, I have 5 residents here, so they don't eat as much as they do over at the larger facility. So it's faster and easier for me to do this. You guys are probably wondering, why do I do this? Why don't my staff do this? Sometimes when I have a little downtime, I don't mind doing the food and seasoning it because it makes it just so much more easier. They can thaw it out in the morning, at night, or in the morning, and then it's easier to cook it. It's faster. It's already seasoned up. The sausage, they already know how many the residents get in the morning, so then they can just pull it out of the bag. It's just simple. Put it on the griddle and just put it in the bag. It's just simple. So I'm a team player, and like I tell people, just because you're an owner doesn't mean that you don't need to get your hands dirty or your hands wet. I'm a team player, and I like everything to be smooth sailing, and if it means that I have to jump in or step in, I don't have a problem with doing it. So I always stress to people that when you have a business, and I don't care what type of business it is, learn the craft, because you never know if you're ever going to have to step in for anybody. So again, I was at Giant, and I'm not a Giant shopper because I think that Giant is normally expensive. But I'm going to show you guys the bag again. And like I said, it was 79 cents a pound. And it's 10 pounds. So it was $7.90. So I bought 3 of these. So I'm going to clean it all up, cut it all up, season it all up, pack it up, label it up, date it up, and that will be it. So, like I said, just this little tip for you assisted living owners. Don't forget to make sure you label your stuff and you date it, you label it, and put the amount on there, how many are in the bag, so that you're not overcooking or you're not undercooking. Say if you have 5 residents and you have, I don't know, 6 pieces of chicken. You don't want to do that, so you want to make sure that you have the proper amount of food to give your residents for dinner or for breakfast. So that is my tip for today. So if you guys are Giant shoppers, I'm not, like I said, not a Giant shopper, but Paul introduced me. I got to give him a shout out, unfortunately. But Paul always says Giant can be expensive. You just have to know how to shop. So I am learning how to shop at Giant. Before, I would just go in there and grab whatever. So now I'm kind of looking at the pounds, the ounces, and also looking at pricing. So I don't normally do that, but I just grab whatever so I can get it done. But, so like I said, if you guys are Giant shoppers, they have a special going on. Oh, and also, I don't have a here with me. It's actually in the car, but their hams, they have the spiral hams. They were, I think, $1.19 a pound. So about 3 or 4 hams, they were like $56, $60, down to like $13. So my residents will be having ham for Mother's Day. And then Paul got 2 for himself. to cook whenever. So, I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Just want to tell you guys to have a great day. Be safe out there and take care of your residents.